Hey, here I go again. Another, I'm going to move the camera over here, I think. Get that sun off a little more. How's that? Another, calling out some of the idiot bloggers that I see. I'm not mentioning names. You guys know who you are. And, somebody's upstairs. Oh, anyway. So I'm sitting on the third floor of the castle. And I just got done watching, I don't know who the hell he, I don't know who he was. And I gotta say, he's so completely idiotic is a good word. The guy's a turd, I have to say. Some of you bloggers aren't too bad, but if you've only been here 1 or 2 or even 3 years, you have nothing to say yet. You don't have an opinion of the country. It takes a lot longer than that. First of all, yeah, it's a third world country. That's because their imports are higher than their exports. That's it. You can get anything here. And the prices are, at the worst, comparable to the United States. At the worst. They have S&R. S&R is just like Costco. It's modeled after Costco. They even have pizza like at Costco and hamburgers. I mean, hot dogs. Same. Everything else, if you don't like the speed of your internet, you know, there are lots and lots of alternatives. One, I have this pocket Wi-Fi. Pick it up at any SM store. About $20. Service is about $20 a month. Take it anywhere. It's just like a hotspot. Starlink. You want fast internet? Starlink. $350 for the setup, and it's about $80 a month. And it's good for as many systems as you want to put on it. And they even have one you can throw in your car or on the back of your car or on your roof. Check and see what my husky's eating. You don't have to have bad internet unless you just want crappy Wi-Fi. Next thing I want to go into is this guy that I was watching. I'm sorry, I have to laugh because he's a turd. That's all I could say. You guys, if you don't know what you're talking about, why do you get on the internet? Why do you say the crap you say? First of all, the girls here, they're not out to scam you guys. I mean, no, there's scammers. There's scammers in the U.S. There's scammers in Canada, UK, everywhere you go. There are scammers. The girls here, yeah, you can make their life better. You can. You can make their family's life better. Yeah, you can. Do they want you in their life for that? Some maybe. Most no. Most couldn't give crap. They have everything they need in their life. They don't need you. You are a plus to them in their life. You're the plus. You're not the living God. Get over it. Okay? If they want to be in your life and you like them and you check them out and you're with them for a few or 3 or 4 months, 6 months, whatever, if it hits, good. If it doesn't, find another one. Don't find another one. Don't intentionally go out to the bars and pick up bar girls and go, oh, this is going to be my wife. She's so pretty. Yeah, okay. Let it happen like it does everywhere else on the planet, like in the United States. Find a girl, take her to dinner, see if she's sweet. She has good manners, and she's nice to you. Get out of the idea that just because you picked her up, you're going to go fuck her, bud. Not necessarily. Good girls aren't like that. Good girls are good girls, just like in the United States. A girl who is in her 30s, 35, 40, 50, great for you guys that are in your 70s. My wife is 55 or 56, I don't know. In the Philippines. She's a match for me. I could have had a younger girl in my life. Why? What? I don't need arm candy. I had arm candy when I was in my 30s. Hell, I was married to a penthouse centerfold model, for God's sakes. Look where I am now. I'm not married to that now. I can't stand American women. I can't stand them. They're all a bunch of users. Here they're not. You know, here, yeah, it's nice when you get a girl here and you fall in love with her and she falls in love with you. You can tell the difference, or you're stupid. I mean, what are you, just not, if you're 65, 70, 55, whatever, you should be able to tell between whether somebody's faking it or whether they're enjoying being with you. They have the girls. Oh yeah, they're so poor. They're barely scrapping along. That's what I just watched. They're barely making it. Man, they don't have any food in their house. Baloney. I call bullshit on all of it. Girls here, they dress nice. They have nice families. They have homes to live in. They have food. They have everything they need. They don't need you. You're an extra. If they like you and it gets along well, yeah, maybe they don't all want to marry you. If you think that, you're nuts. They don't. They don't want to marry somebody that they don't like. They want to marry somebody they can live with and somebody that's happy to them and treats them well. And that's one thing I will say. Philippine women, if you treat them well, they will love you to death and take good care of you. It's that easy. It's not like in the U.S. You can tell a woman in the U.S. you love her. She's give me $100. Here, a $2 pair of flip-flops, it's a huge thing. Not because they couldn't buy it themselves, but because somebody gave it to them from their heart. And that means a lot. You guys come here for a lot of reasons. And, I see, the Dumagetti crowd. I love it. I don't know what they're thinking. Why would, I'll go back to the idea. Why would you move out of the United States and move to the United States? There's no crime where I live. I have a expensive castle. It's probably the most expensive house around for miles. I know it is. I don't shut the doors. Matter, he could climb up on my deck. There isn't even a wall or a window on my deck. Because there's no crime where I live. And I don't live miles from everywhere. I just don't live around the damn Americans where the criminals are. I don't have bars on my windows. Most people in the city, when I'm looking at a house, they don't have any bars. They don't have any bars on their windows. Where do you live? Bars on your windows? Where are you people living that you have to have bars on your windows? Why? What is all that about? I mean, yeah, I guess the criminal element where you live, I guess you do need bars. I don't have a criminal element here. No. The biggest crime that I've heard of since I've been in this country here, actually, I got to take that back in a minute, was somebody got their motorcycle stolen. And it's a long story, but basically the girl that had the motorcycle was being an asshole, and a guy took her motorcycle away from her and drove off. They found it the next day. He didn't want it. He just did it to piss her off, but he still stole it. But I will say there has been one child kidnapping here in the general vicinity within 30 miles of me. And they did find the child. He was in Manila. They turned him loose. Nobody was hurt. Nobody really knows why they took him. It was a little boy. But other than that, 7 years I've never seen anything. I talked to a cop one day, and I said, "So what do you guys do? Do you have crime? Is there any crime here?" And he goes, "Oh God, yes." I'm like, really? What kind of crime? He goes, "We had a bank robbery." I'm like, "Here?" "Yeah, right in that bank." "When?" And he looks at me and he goes, "It was like 1997, I think." Get down. Come here. Where you fall. My husky's decided she wants to stand on the edge of my house, and she's still a baby, so she's still stupid. Come over here. Come here. Now she's on the table. Anyway, I'll show you. Huskies. They're architects, landscapers, furniture makers, or if there's something that they can tear up or get into, they tear it up or get into it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Guys, if you listen to some of these damn bloggers, you won't move here, and that's good. Don't move here. I'd prefer you don't move here. I don't like you foreign people coming to the country and thinking it's all that. Good. Stay in Dumagetti. That's a good place for all you turds. Go over there where all the other turds live and, build a house and do all your crap. I don't know why anybody would want to do that. You come to the Philippines to enjoy peace and quiet, calmness, friends. I have friends, Philippine friends. I have a calm. Yeah, we have dogs. I have 10 dogs. My dogs raise hell all the time. Oh, well. I live 3 stories up. They can't. My neighbors don't complain. You know, we hear the chickens in the morning. Sometimes I got a few chickens. They make noise, I think. I don't know. I don't hear them. But it's part of life here, guys. You know, and it says, what does it say? Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Yeah, well, I abide by privacy. You guys can call me anytime you want. And you guys don't get either. That's another one I like. You don't got to pay for a service to call the United States here. It's just stupid. I know I've heard this from many of you guys. Go to SM Mall, or there's other places. Buy one of these. LTE Light Pocket Wi-Fi. It's $20. You get the SIM card for some of them. They're included. Other ones are $10. You want a rocket SIM, and then it connects to your phone, and you call on Wi-Fi calling. You want to call the U.S. Wi-Fi calling. You don't need a special service in the United States. You don't need a special. If you have a Canadian phone, call Canada. If you have a European phone, I suppose it'll work calling you the UK, because it's just a Wi-Fi call. If they got Wi-Fi there, you know, if their phone works, I call everybody. Anybody I want to call in the United States. I call 5 different states because of my business. So you can do the same. It's living in the Philippines is simple. You know, all you goofball Americans and Canadians, Europeans, and like I say, I'm going to call them the Doom and Getty gang. Doom. My husky's kind of driving me crazy. I'm afraid she's going to bail. She's so stupid. You know, it's Doom and Getty. I get it. Doom. That's a good beginning of that. Get down. Come here. And you know, you guys, you don't have to stress here. These guys in Doom and Getty, it's like they create their own stress. I was listening to a guy talking about the visas. Get married, don't take any deal. And you know what? Here's another little deal. I went and got my driver's license. I just heard one of the guys talking about getting his driver's license and how hard it was. It was hard for me too. I paid somebody else that arranged for me to go get my driver's license. I gotta go get my dog. She's gonna fall off the damn roof. Hey, get your butt down right now. Get down. Get down over here. Get down. Go, get down. Go. Get. Yeah, they're little turds, huskies, I'm going to tell you, into everything. Anyway, I paid a girl to arrange me to get a driver's license. I went to DMV here, and they said, okay, sir, walk in here. Sit down at this desk. Don't touch anything. I did. 15 or 20 minutes later, the guy comes over and he goes, hey, how you doing, sir? Let's talk for a minute. I thought, okay, we're going to talk about driver's licenses. One hand he put on the computer screen, went like this. We're holding conversation. 4 minutes later, he goes, okay, you passed 96. I go, what? He goes, yeah, you passed. Just take this paper up there and hand it to her. Nice meeting you. See you later. That was it. I didn't even take the test. Just did that. Same with getting the car registered. I know somebody. We don't deal with standing in the lines and doing all that shit. I give her the papers. In fact, she just registered 2 of my bikes. I give her the papers. She charges me $300 or $400 extra. She does all the paperwork. 2 days later, we go pick it up. I don't go get them smogged or saved. None of that crap. Don't do the DMV, the LTO, none of that shit. It's all done. It's not what you know, really. It's who you know and how you deal with who you know. Be good to everybody. You know, if the people here like you and you're friendly to the Filipinos, it's no exaggeration that the Filipinos will take care of you and they'll help you. And you know, they talk about the skin tax. I love that one, the skin tax. And there's no skin tax in the U.S. Let me tell you something about my wife. She goes to the market and she'll buy 3 or 4 tomatoes. I think I said this the other day. And the girl at the counter, you know, at the little shop says, okay, 15 pesos. Now my wife's got $200 or $300 in her pocket in pesos, right? It's not normal for her. And she will still tell that lady, instead of 15 pesos, she'll tell her, no, only 9 or 10. And they go back and forth with it a little bit, and then she walks out with her whatever the deal is that they made. The only reason you're getting skin taxed It's because you don't understand the culture. That's it. If you understand how the culture works here and they tell you that much, you're going to go, no, 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 sorry, how about this much? And the guys, get ripped off in a taxi cab. I like that one too. Don't pay them. Say, call a cop. Just straighten right up. I was in Manila one day, me and my wife, and we drove around town in a taxi. We wanted to get to the Mall of Asia, I think. And I was looking at it on maps, so I knew how to get there. And I watched this taxi driver take the long way around town. I go, where are you going? He goes, Mall of Asia, sir. I said, no, you're not. I said, I don't know what you're doing, but this ain't it. What do you mean, sir? I said, I got it on my maps, pal. Stop the car. I said, honey, get out. We got out. The guy was like, hey, you need to pay. I said, I'm not paying you shit, dude. You just took us for a long ride for nothing. Call the cops. He drove off. Got another taxi. Took us right to where we were going for the right price. Be normal. If you think you're getting ripped off, have them fix it. They don't want you to call the police. They'll get harassed, not you. Call the cops. Say, you know what, you're burning me. I don't like it. Call a policeman. Watch how fast things go back to normal. Especially in Manila. And it's I'm going to go back to the thing about the girls. The girls we're not the prize for them. Maybe you think in your head, oh, we are. I make a lot of money. My wife don't feel like I'm the prize. She feels like she's my wife. It's different. She loves me and I love her. My daughter's the same. And I do make their life better sometimes. Sometimes I'm an asshole like everybody else. She'll tell you. But to me, my family is my prize. I'm not their prize. My daughter loves me and takes care of me. My wife loves me and takes care of me every day. And it's a working relationship. We both are happy and, we make it work for us. And if you guys think that it's all about you being God's gift to their women, let me tell you, you're finding the wrong women for one. You could find prostitutes anywhere. Get down. My dog's back on the counter again. And anyway, guys, sorry about the interruption. Worry about my little husky. She's a little shit. You're not God's gift to the women here. You're nice. You're helpful. You've got money. That's a good thing. They have money anyway. What do you think? They run around naked and don't take showers? What are you thinking? They have homes. They have families. They have food. They have new clothes. Have you dated a girl that didn't have nice clothes on? I doubt it. You go out in the province in the dirt baggiest part of this town, I guarantee you the girls are dressed nice. Guarantee you. They have nice clothes, all of them. They'll do what it takes to get nice clothes. They'll save their money to buy a pair of shoes if they have to. But when they go out, they look nice. They go to church, they're dressed pretty. So I don't know where you guys are finding these dirtbag women. I guess in Manila in the slums. Nope, been there. They're not even dirty. They're looking nice. They still dress nice. And they call that the Manila slums. Still nice looking women. Still nice looking clothes. It's the way it is. So don't listen to these fools that tell you otherwise. It's just not that way, guys. All right, hey, I did it again. I forgot to say subscribe to my channel in the beginning. God, I never remember. And thumbs up. Hey, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Let me know what you think. I'm trying to make my channel go somewhere. Now that YouTube has reduced what you need again, back to where it was, kind of. I only need views now. I got plenty of subs. I need the views. I need time. I think I have 5,000 hours of view time, and I think I need 10,000 hours. So watch the videos to the end. I'm going to start saying that in the beginning. And have a good afternoon. Enjoy your day in the Philippines or in the U.S. Contact me on YouTube if you want to, and we can chat. Have a good afternoon, gentlemen and ladies.